Cards and Castles Tournament of Champions. We got in the beta for this, so it's pretty cool. Some cool people sent us
a beta key.
A beta key for this. If this seems something cool to you guys, if we get enough people watching and excitement about it, we can probably get some Steam keys to give away. It looks kind of... I like the style. I mean, the first thing I like about this is the music's okay, but like I like the art style. I kind of like this kind of stuff. So we've got a quest. We've got news. We can open packs.
And we've got feedback. There we go.
Oh, we got rid of the feedback.
Alright, so I think the first thing we need to do is to go to quests. You must enter a name. How about Sunshine Dan?
Sure, that's the name that I use for stuff. Sure, we'll click Steam.
Alright, I thought it was already connected through Steam.
Okay, we received 20 card packs for our early access bonus because we're playing early.
Nice.
All Brian Wolf and Tournament of Champions scenarios have been unlocked. So apparently this is also a game on a mobile platform.
I just downloaded it actually.
Steampunk Castle, new castle, continue on. Okay, so we don't really know what's going on. We're like brand new to this game. The developer kind of described it as one part card game, which we play a lot of, and another part Final Fantasy Tactics, which I like. Quest log, Rapid Rush, play 20 units costing 2 or less gold.
Nice.
Do you want to open some packs? Maybe we can figure out this game, or should we just play? Let's play first and then open some packs.
Well, so I think we need to find the tutorial again because...
Right, when we first did this, we were trying to get it to full screen, and we clicked and it was like, tutorial, and we were like, whoa.
Which is an awesome feature if you're just playing it, but we needed to make it full screen.
No, we have to make it hit back.
Decks. Okay.
Maybe practice. Options? Alright, it's not there either. Okay, so the real trick is don't accidentally click through the tutorial, or you're going to have to figure out the game awkwardly like we are. Allow notifications, that sounds fine. Sure, whatever.
We don't want that. Alright, so...
let's go scenarios. Scenarios will probably have the thing we want. Most likely. Okay.
Oh, maybe it's practice.
Introduction to battle. Introduction to battle.
Battle.
Alright, let's battle.
Here it is.
You want to read for the red guy?
Yes, I'm the bad guy. Beat me up to win.
Peasant Militia. We've got a 2-3. 1 for a 2-3. Click this card and drop it onto the field icon. 2 for a 3-4. Man. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Click to select the units. Alright, this does have a Final Fantasy Tactics kind of feel.
And your turn.
Alright. And then our opponent is probably going to move up to us. Choose a target to attack. I think you just click the card. Or the person. Yeah, alright, awesome. Alright, and the 2 goes for it. Okay, this all makes sense.
And so, just like in Hearthstone, he keeps his damage. And we have the ability to spawn another unit.
Can you move it?
And move it.
Alright, so everything has haste of sorts. Alright, Shield Knight. Battle gear. So, give a unit 2 health and 2 attack. So we should probably put that on our burly dude.
Alright, so he is attacked, so he cannot move.
Right. So it looks like the game is move and then attack for most things if you can. This is a taunt. We're taunting you. Guardian. Oh, you didn't go for the enemy? You're going to trade the 5-1 for the 1-2?
You can't always play good, Daniel. Can you attack diagonally? Nope, you cannot.
Can't always play good. Why didn't our guy die?
I don't know.
Maybe you can only attack from certain angles?
It's possible.
Weird. Okay. But also, like, this actually looks pretty nice. It looks pretty smooth. It's kind of like a flash look. But also, you know, some things might be a little bit odd. This is a beta, so things might get kind of cleaned up as they keep going. I've got spells. I like that.
Deal 3 damage to a unit. Push them 2 spaces towards the enemy side. We can't do that.
Because we're poking stuff. To death.
I don't know what happens to this card if we don't use it.
We're about to find out. If our hand grows or our hand grows. That's a big plus.
Alright. Scout.
Can we try to put it somewhere other than right behind the castle? We don't have an option. You're right.
I guess not.
Alright, let's end this. Oh, and Pierce hits multiple enemies. That's nice. Makes sense.
Victory for Mobius Pick! We have destroyed the tutorial, and clearly are the best at this game ever.
So, how do you feel like just the general layout? Like, just that little bit? Did you think that was
I mean, it's very cute, like Hearthstone. Complete! Clean stretch, and more starter cards. Oh, very similar to Hearthstone.
Alright, let's keep
Oh,
going.
yeah, Cleave now. Swordsman with Cleave. We've come for your gold. Yarg?
Yarg! You gotta give it the emphasis with the exclamation.
Okay, so we have the Cleaver and the 2/3. Can we play
Oh, well, now we need gold to play cards.
Oh, I see that. It costs 6, right?
Yep, so now there's a mana system with it. Which,
Not enough gold. You'll earn more gold in future turns.
and we can use the whole sidebar there. I think the gold feature is nice. Having some sort of mana system or something to control how much you're going to...
Take back. Oh, it looks like we get 5 takesy backsies. What is this little symbol here? It doesn't say.
I think that's our class type. We're the Viking, they're the Pirate.
Oh, I see that now. Here's the other one.
Yeah, it's Sunshine Dan versus the Scurvy Dogs.
Let's,
On hit, gain 1 gold. That's cool. Alright, we got 2 gold. So, it looks like making a...
I forget how you... Oh, edit scene. Here we are.
Boop. We're flying to the top.
Put
Floating.
us near the top.
Because we're top of the charts.
Alright.
Alright, so Lumberjack and Bear.
You get 2 gold this turn. Yay. Gold refills each turn, so spend it if you can. Smoke them if you got them.
Alright, I think we just hit the 2-3. Our 2-3 into their 2-2, so they'll get more gold.
So let's walk to the side. We can actually both attack from the side, but it seems the archer can't attack from the side.
And he didn't get 1 gold from that. So his thing said get 1 gold upon hit, but our opponent doesn't seem to have gotten more gold.
It might be on hit here. Or it may be only when you're the
I think
attacker.
I think it's only on attacking.
Alright, so we can't do anything else.
Our opponent couldn't do anything.
Pass. And so we can't see their hand, but it looks like they have 2 cards in their hand.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to
Use it or lose it.
Brad's diversifying. Oh, the scout's got a nice amount of movement.
A whole lot of movement. Cannot attack diagonally.
Nope. I'm sure we'll encounter a class that can. Alright, our opponent. Oh, I mean, you can see the movement there. It said 3 for the attack, 4 for the movement, 5 for the defense. Or health, or whatever we're calling this. We can have a Guardian.
Seems like it's best to spawn them on the middle row so you can just run straight forward.
Yeah. We're going to move our guy? Alright, so this is all pretty basic so far, but I like how they added in the gold just 1 piece at a time. This guy's got the diagonal attack because he's a wizard. Call to War. Not sure what that's going to do for us.
So this card gives our units +1 attack and +1 health.
I think that's a permanent effect.
So this shows how he can walk, but not how he can attack. So I don't know if he can attack all the way around him or just diagonally.
So let's use the Call to War first, and then attack him straight on, and that way, I guess it doesn't matter what we attack with. We could have won that turn, but we're going to see what it kind of goes with. Instead of doing the 12 to that, we're going to...
Yeah.
Okay, so I think he only either attacks diagonally or only can attack and can't respond to attacks. Because he didn't hit your,
Yeah.
Bear Man.
I mean, if we wanted to just win, we would have just cast the spell and won. But it makes more sense to explore the mechanics when you're playing the tutorial.
Definitely.
So this one has charge. I don't know what that means.
Maybe that means it can move extra for attacking.
We have enough gold to play a powerful card.
Cleave probably means it hits in a
circle, like in D&D.
circle, yeah.
Or units next to.
It's way to turn. You can kill his 3/2.
I actually did not mean to move that one.
Sure. Okay. Well, we can also just wait a turn to see how that the cleave ability works. Oh, a peasant militia. Some more of them.
Hmm.
All right, let's see. Well, we won't really get to see there, but yeah,
No.
you saw when the circle motion. It probably hits all of those.
Oh, okay. We've leveled up. Earn new cards when you reach certain levels.
All right, fire and also fire, which is a nice fire and ice pun. Having a lot of like cool tropes, little pop culture things is a plus.
That's what makes Hearthstone work. Beware our explosive burnination. This is the fire tribe.
The warlocks, you know, he's a burnator. Right click this to figure out what. So we should try to right click.
Oh, nice.
So let's.
Damage all enemies near the target. So this is 3 range, 3 damage, which is this number here, 2 movement possibly, and 2 health. So if
Alright.
you click, he's not. It's not letting me click him to show all his movement. Oh wow. Okay, so that 2 is not movement.
The 2 is the range of his attacks.
Look how far. So that's a very hard color for me to see.
Do you have some sort of color blindness?
Yeah, I do in fact.
I can see it really well. I was born genetically superior to Brad with the ability to see all of the colors of the rainbow.
Except for brains, he's genetically.
Brains are a color now. That's being mean. So that might be something that want to be putting in is a colorblind mode. That can be a really helpful thing in a lot of games for people. Color blindness is real common. Green-red color blindness. And just a little bit of a color differential for most players will make a big difference. Did you not want to go for the 3-2?
I'll just kill him with this. He'll kill us.
Just a good point. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how the AI works in this game.
The AI's pretty smart. He killed that anyway.
How much health does Battle Gear give?
2 and 2 won't make him live. Unless this guy can't attack. In which he'd live either way, so.
Yep.
Well, you want to go ahead and give him battle gear. I'm assuming since they just did a fireball for 3 damage, there's no point in...
We should probably do the Battle Gear. The thought behind that is that they're going to... we'll probably have enough mana to keep playing stuff through the tutorial the whole time through. We'll probably get a
That's
5 or 6
metagaming.
turn. Yeah.
Well, that archer would have killed this guy, but it did not.
Not with all his sweet health.
Soulless Lantern. Or the
Stops it.
Guardian.
Yeah, let's do it with the Guardian. Gold, mana efficiency, resource efficiency is a big thing in all sorts of card games.
Seems like a waste.
What does? No, you should move your guy.
Oh, so hit him for 5. Feel the burn.
Feel the burn. See, it's a political game. They're talking about Bernie Sanders.
Oh.
That's my relevant commentary joke for the day.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah, I never promised it. Whoa, what's this big shield dude do?
He's a 1/7.
Oh, he's a 1/7 for 4?
Let's move this one, and then let's move this one.
Without a taunt ability, I'm not sure how impressed...
This one, and...
you can still attack. So you can move and then attack. You don't have to do it all as one motion. Okay, that's nice. Alright, let's see if it hits.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, we've got a wizard. He's ranged. He's got piercing, so we could hit both of them.
Well, he's going to be way back over here, though.
We're back over where?
The wizard is going to be way over
No,
here.
I was gonna say the guy with the shield and the spear has piercing, so he could pierce through the wall.
Oh, so if I stood here, I would have...
Yeah,
Okay.
not that it matters, but you know, just getting used to those mechanics. Hopefully, this is most of the game's mechanics. I mean, I don't mind having a lot, but this seems like a real casual-oriented game, and having too many mechanics in a casual-oriented game can be a little bit odd. But I don't know. We're playing the tutorial, so it might actually pick up quite a bit. If the game aims to be complex, that can be a big part too. I mean, we play Magic and it's fun. We play Hearthstone, it's fun. There are different kind of levels of complexity. Does playing each of these make you want to play more, or do you just want to play more because you're getting sweet cards like Burst of Strength to give a unit 3 attack this turn? I do like the temporary effects in addition to the permanent effects. Prepare for a lesson in pain, Brad.
Mmm.
That guy doesn't look nice. He looks like a little ninja Deadpool. Karu the Assassin. So initiative 2 makes me think that he hits first.
Strengthening unit for 1 turn only.
Yeah.
All right, that's terrific. All right, so
Click to the side.
tutorial.
Click
man.
to the.
No. Can I click the card and then put the card back in my hand?
I think you're supposed to put the card on the 1 too.
I got that. I got that. Click to select your unit. Thank you. Okay. Can I move now?
No, you can only move before you attack.
All right.
All right, so Karu the Assassin had an ability called Initiate, or sorry, Incentive, something like that. I can't quite remember, but I think it means that basically they have the equivalent of First Strike. Yeah, we just want to take the 3/4 up there and hit it. Oh, we can't, can we?
Not sure.
Let's move that guy in front, and then I guess just shoot him from there. So I like the layering kind of matters.
I thought about just moving over here, so
but then it wouldn't reach
range,
it.
But something in the way is probably good enough.
I mean, that guy's got a bear and a beard. All right, well, we can trade.
I just realized he's riding a bear. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so we have to decide this turn if we want to play Call to War, which won't help, or a Scout. So I guess we should play Scout. We can, yeah, shoot that guy and then use our guy to kill their guy. Chop him up. And I guess we can move the Scout wherever you want. Oh, they've got a Scout. So we've got the Wizard. You play more ranged kind of stuff. Brad's going for the throat.
No, this guy will kill this guy. So.
No. The archer doesn't respond.
No. Well, then the wizard will kill him. Oh, he wasn't able to attack when he moved.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He just did it out of order. Wow, that's some range on an attack. I guess the Guardian, the Peasant Militia. And then the next turn, Call to War, or Swordsman and Call to War, I don't know. You gotta be careful with the ranging too, if the wizard can move far and hit first. It'd be nice to be able to hit. Patience you will learn, huh? Yeah, we moved forward too far.
Ooh, nice.
Let's give him the stabs.
There's music in the background. I'm not sure if it's loud enough to be picked up on the mic.
It's a nice kind of like melodic kind of sort of run-of-the-mill mid-ages kind of sound.
Oh, I would have finished them off this turn had I been paying attention.
Sure. Now, what was that guy's ability? Was he just big?
Big.
And he can hit from... He can move to, or is that...
Yeah, that's move to.
Okay.
So this one has... So this one doesn't show his movement.
I think that guy... I think the big guy has an attack of 2.
Ah,
yeah, it's 2 directions, I think. Or is the 3 the attack of 3?
Oh. I don't know.
Well, let's wait a turn or two and see if we can hit it from a thing away. Oh, it's Konnichiwa. Did I say that right? Konnichi. Alright, well, just put the battle gear. Yeah, sure, attack. Yeah, move that.
Well, you can increase the 10.
Nope.
Nope. You right-clicking or left-clicking?
Ah, there we go.
Alright.
Boop.
Through the clicking maze, we made it. Dawn of the Crusade will end our sort of intro.
Support. Heal an ally for 2.
It was interesting he didn't have an attack ability, so maybe he can't defeat this challenge to Dawn of the Crusades. So let's right-click our healer. I think we're supposed to kill now.
So he heals for 2.
And he has no attack. And okay, so all right, we've got it right here. The power of it. Well, can I see the mouse real quick? I'll look at something. Okay.
So this one's got a cane.
Yeah, that's the healing ability. That's its life. Is this the movement or the range? And
I
is
think
this
that's the
ability?
range.
So. Okay, that's the movement. This guy just doesn't have his movement listed for some reason.
Maybe it's because there's a standard movement.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is
All right,
standard
so click
movement.
him and see what his movement is.
I think his is gonna be 3. Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 is the default.
Okay, so walk up and punch the castle. And then summon a soulless lantern.
I guess we could have moved. Okay. Whoa, what was that? Gives an ally 2 health temporarily.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's not very strong.
Well, he's also gonna die.
No, I meant for the mana cost. The shaman.
Ah.
How much does the shaman cost?
Not sure. Did you only move 1 space?
Yeah, I accidentally misclicked because I was trying to right click to look at something. Keep wanting to drag things.
Yeah.
Brad take over. He's a little bit more adept at this
Clicking.
interface. But yeah, sure, clicking. That works too. The militias are coming in. So we can move the guy back to heal if we move him back 1. And have him attack. Or heal, either way. Yeah. Alright, that's nice. It's
Well,
nice that-
you can alternate.
Yeah. So what's our Cold Blast do?
Ooh, I don't know. Deal 3 damage to a unit and push them 2 spaces towards the enemy side.
So the nice thing about that is you can use something like that if you really need to move a really strong unit across further. You can give it 2 additional movement for 2 to 3 damage. Not that you particularly want to, but having options like that and thinking about those things, or how you're going to take yourself to the next level in any kind of card games, is kind of thinking out of the box. I think that's everything.
Oh, that's good that it has indicators that this already attack.
Well, they lose that little green sheen around them too. When
And they have a very clear red cannot move.
Paladin on hit, heal your units 1. That's nice. All right, let's Cold Blast it. Let's see how the Cold Blast it should just kill it.
This one?
The 4/3.
Oh.
All right. It's out of range.
Just
Just go ahead and
happens to
heal
be
up,
out of range.
and then end the turn. Double strike. Alright, so it doesn't start with initiative, it just hits twice. Which is a little, let's see what the Headless Guardian's up to. What's that? I think charge just means it can move really far in one direction. Like, it could go really far forward, but not as far the other directions. So let's go ahead and attack their castle, I guess. Let them trade where they want to trade. They can trade with our knight they want, but I'm not sure how good that is or not good that is.
You have to do that before you can do it. Go ahead.
Everyone's full health. Heal anyway.
Always heal. Alright, so we've got the wizard going around here. That's an odd choice. The AI chose, I think, one of the least threatening things. Do they automatically choose ranged characters?
Not sure.
Do a burst of strength and end this.
So to know your team, Jackie's away all my problems.
It's done. I think
He's
we
dead,
beat
Jim.
the. Welcome to the game. We beat the tutorial. I guess we're gonna open some packs up and kind of try to build a deck and play a round or two. I think that'll call it for today. But so far, I like that there's The mechanics seem simple, but there's a couple of different ways. Like, the cards aren't limited to only our cards. You can make weird and advanced plays if you want to. Defeat this faction to unlock their
Oh,
stuff.
okay, so we'll have to do that.
Sure, let's just hit.
Choose up to 2 factions. Vikings and Crusaders. Continue. Click cards to add into your deck.
Let's go ahead and hit back and open the packs before we do that.
Ooh.
We have a lot of cool cards. No thanks.
Thanks.
Let's open some packs.
One.
We'll start with some booster packs, I guess. So, Sensei. Support gives an ally 1 more movement for a turn. That seems good. Church. At the start of your turn, heal a random friendly unit for 3. Draw a card when played. That seems really
That
nice.
seems really good. That was a rare. This is also a rare.
We're-
When
oh,
you attack an enemy, all stats effects are removed from the target.
that's good.
Deal 1 damage, draw a card. Your units gain initiative 2, gain bonus attack for 1 turn when played.
We'll have to
So
play
pay
that.
2 gold, I guess, gain bonus attack for 1 turn when played.
I'm not sure. We'll have to figure it out by playing it. Some of the mechanics seem a little bit vague right now, but once we get to playing them and get a hold of them, it'll be a little bit easier. All right, so let's try a couple more booster packs.
Deal 4 damage to all units.
So I like cards like this, cards that make you strategically plan out where you're going to put your stuff. Like, I think that's a big boon for a game like this. Tag team, that's what me and Brad do. We tag team.
Oh, is that what they call that?
Yeah. Return a unit to your hand, and the next unit you play will gain 1 attack, 1 health. Another card
That's
that I
actually
like.
really cool.
Yeah.
Tower of Ice. At the start of your turn, inflict a random enemy unit with -2 movement for 1 turn. And give a ranged unit +1 range this turn and draw a card.
I like these. We call them cantrips, but they're cards that replace themselves.
Give a melee unit 10 attack on your next turn.
See, it's your next turn, so you really
You
got to
protect
plan
them.
that.
Yeah.
But it's a lot for the cost. Give a unit.
Oh, go ahead.
Give a unit. Deal 2 damage to everything nearby at the start of your turn. Draw a card. Replacement technique. Return a friendly unit to your hand, and the next unit you play, this turn will take its place. It's like a ninja card.
That's cool.
And they switch places, so that's a big plus. Kyra's Cloak of Vanishing. When the target unit would be slain, it instead returns to its owner's hand. So most of these cards have a color. I think all these cards have a color, so like they're factioned.
Yeah,
You get to
they're
choose
factioned.
2 factions.
Give a unit +1 attack, +1 health, and knockback. Wings of the Valkyrie. Pull a friendly unit 2 spaces toward you, your side of the field. Draw a card.
And so that says only a friendly, so I think that prevents you from pulling in an enemy one.
Yeah. Random Knobs. It's an excellent picture, by the way. Deal 2 damage to enemy units in an area and inflict -2.
So the thing I don't like about that is it doesn't tell you how big that area is. You've got to play the card and then figure it out.
Yeah.
Another Flame Knight. Myopic Power. Give a ranged unit +4 attack, but -1 range. I like that. Incinerate. It deals 5 damage to a unit. Or I like how I can go to a building. That's kind
That's
of
pretty
scary.
cool. Fireball. 3 damage to an enemy unit and all enemy units nearby.
Yeah. I like how a lot of these cards are priced well. We're seeing a lot of cheap cards and not a ton of expensive cards.
Give a ranged unit +4 attack would inflict 1 range.
Encircling Flames. Flank. You must have 2 units next to your target. Deal 9 damage. I like conditional strong cards. Not necessarily when you're going to use a lot, but it's nice to have cards like
Return a
that.
friendly unit to your hand, and the next time.
Yeah, we've already seen that
we've
one.
Seen that one. Armory. +1 attack, 1+1 health.
Veil of the Assassin. Give a unit whenever this unit slays an enemy. Heal for 2. Draw a card. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And the fact that it replaces it means that it's not very hard to get your values out of it.
+2 attack on hit. 3 damage to a building or 1 damage to a castle and gain 1 gold. That's pretty neat.
Alright, so that
Zero.
means that there's other buildings other than just this one. I think that there are characters, buildings, and the castle.
Give a friendly unit +1 attack, -1 health.
Draw a card. Cloak of Justice. Give a unit +3 health. When this unit is struck, it gains +2 attack. Okay.
That's a really cool.
It's a nice picture, but I don't know if the cards are quite worth it. We'll see as we
Yeah,
play.
+2 attack, draw a card.
I like that a lot. And it's foil. Not sure what foil means, other than it's weirdly
Real
colored.
shiny.
Wait, does that mean we can play that in any deck? No. It's blue at the base.
Not sure.
Because the only way I can count to it
Okay.
is to specifically make
Do we want to open all these right now, or do we want to?
that one like
I guess if we're gonna make a deck, we should.
Yeah, that makes more sense. It is also lets us see a bunch of mechanics before we start building a deck. Plus 5 health.
That's nice.
That is really crazy for one.
Well, the thing is, often it's just going to be one creature next to one creature, and it's moving 4 spaces and dealing 1 damage, which really doesn't do that much because your opponent can just move
Back
back.
up.
Yeah, but if you multiple things, then you start getting some advantage there. Give a friendly unit 1 movement, but -1 attack. Okay, that's nice.
Deal 3 damage for each of your units.
so it's
That's nice.
Wow. Return a friendly unit to your hand. You damage to all nearby enemies.
This ninjutsu deck seems a little bit odd. The ninjutsu deck and whatever the blue clan is, they both seem very spatially oriented, so they might play well together.
Your units gain +1 health and regeneration 1, but it's a brewery. That's the funny.
That's how it works. I mean, you know, if Brad had a brewery, Brad's brewery, that's what I would get.
Regeneration.
Yeah, I'd feel a little bit stronger every once and again.
Give a unit +1 attack and on hit inflict bleed 3.
I would assume that bleeds them for 3 damage each turn, or 1 damage over 3 turns. I'm not sure which.
Cannot be the target of enemy ranged attacks or spells. Stealth is removed on attack.
That's
pretty cool. That's actually kind of like the same stealth in
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. So
Now it can be attacked by regular things, just not ranged things. But yeah, Cloak of Ice. At 0, I'm expecting a moderately small effect. Give a friendly unit at the start of your turn, deal 2 damage to nearby enemies and inflict -2 movement for 1 turn.
seems pretty powerful.
It's a one-time effect,
Okay.
and it's at the start of the next turn. Sharpened
Plus
Blades,
attack.
Cloak of Flames.
Everything nearby at the start of your turn. Nice.
Yeah.
3 damage to enemies to attack the target unit.
Yep. Bloodthirst. Give 2 damage to a unit and give it 4 attack.
I like that.
I like the flexibility. It can kill something small, get something big.
Okay, so it's foil. I guess that means it's just foil.
Just looks cool. Sure.
So give a ranged unit +1 range. This turn to draw a card. Didn't they give us some of these?
Well, yeah, we've seen some of these cards. We've seen a lot of these cards before. I mean, as we keep going with the facts, I'm assuming we're seeing the same. We have like 4 Flame Knights. Pillar of Annoyance. I like the name. Place this building in the enemy base where it will annoy opponent. Draw a card. Okay, so you can put it on one of your opponent's lines in the back, and it'll prevent them from summoning people, so it can take off that range, and they have to spend time to kill it. And the fact that you draw a card, I think, counts for quite a bit. Like, if this didn't have draw a
It's a
card...
1 for a 5 toughness thing.
Yeah. Draw a card. Cynical Wager. Enchant a unit. If the unit is destroyed during your turn, immediately gain 4 gold.
Oh,
If
that's
that's
pretty cool.
permanent gold, that's pretty good.
2 of them.
If you can enchant your opponent's stuff and then attack into it, it's pretty good. Give a unit an extra attack this turn for 3 less damage. Wait. Oh, okay.
So it gets another attack at -3. That's pretty cool. Turn a friendly unit to your hand, 2 damage to nearby. Holy purpose. Give a friendly unit +7 health and regeneration 2, but it cannot attack. So there's got to be something awesome to put on that.
Oh, yeah, your healers. Maybe if you can do it to buildings. I don't think you can do it to your castle, but that would be really annoying.
That would be crazy annoying.
Especially if those things stack. Armory. Bato Jutsu, give them a... Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Chaotic Storm. This looks kind of cool.
Do 1 damage to everything. Draw a card.
For 1, that's pretty solid.
Draw an extra card at the start of every other turn. Nice.
Wow.
I also like that picture.
Repair. Heal a
Ability
building.
Or castle for 4.
It's okay.
Draw enemies back 5 spaces. That's pretty cool. That'll stop a couple of enemies for a turn or 2. You must have a unit next to your target. Deal 6 damage. Remove all status effects from a unit. Draw a card.
I think that the way that I'll be looking to build a deck in this will be with a lot of draw card effects, because a lot of these, having that flexibility, you can play a lot of cards that draw you a card and that are cheap, that are situationally good, and you can stack them together so that you always have what you want.
Deal 1 damage to self for each attack. Wow. So he's got 3 and 6 range. But he'll do 1 damage to himself each time. Deal 2 damage to a building or a unit and drag it 2 spaces. Flash grenade.
Might of the Minotaur. Give a unit 5 attack and 5 knockback.
Nice.
That's nice, especially with the units that can hit more than one thing, or something like an archer, because you could never outrange your archer or wizard.
Melee target for 6. Unit plus 5 attack. At the start of your turn, inflict a random enemy or 2. Oh yeah, we've seen this one before.
Greater corrosive poison. Give a unit +3 attack, but it takes 1 damage at the start of its turn. So there's a lot of these cards that when they take damage, they get stronger too. So putting the cards together in the correct way, building combo decks is a
Should be
thing.
fun.
We've seen that. Discard a card, take control of an enemy field. That's powerful,
Whoa.
especially if we have the draw card kind of cards.
Give a unit aura +3 attack.
I think that means everyone around it gets +3 attack.
Give
Not sure if
a
it
unit
does.
+5 attack this turn. Deal 7 damage to any target for each unit you have next to the target.
So that means if you have your surrounding
Next to is in bold, so I wonder if they mean in a circle or
perpendicular.
perpendicular.
I think it's meant to be used against castles, like when you have 4 on 1 there.
+3 health.
5 damage. Give a unit when slain, deal 5 damage to everything nearby.
Ooh. Boom. Training ground. +2 attack. Kill waiting for 4.
Swift Justice. Prevent a friendly unit from attacking for 1 turn. Deal 4 damage to enemies who attack this unit.
Yeah. Deal 3 damage to enemies and 3 healing to allies.
So we need to figure out if we attack a 0 powered or non-damaging unit into our opponent's unit and they return the attack, if they would get damaged by that. There's a lot of things we'll figure out when
a
playing.
knockback. 2 damage. This one's called Arson.
Deal 2 damage to a building or castle and everything nearby. If the main target is a building, it takes 3 more.
Oh, nice. Seems like a really good card. Gain 1 gold on your turn. You have 10 max gold when played. Draw a card instead of creating this building. That's pretty neat.
Well, and it keeps going every turn. I like how it's not useless if you have too much gold. Yeah, so that really rewards that. Give a unit 6 health temporarily. 1 health in there. Backfire. We're seeing a lot of the same cards at this point. Disembowel. Deal 1 damage to an enemy unit and inflict bleed 3. At this point, I'm thinking bleed is 1 damage over that amount of turn because of how cheap it is. Devastate. Deal 5 damage to enemy buildings and 3 damage to enemy castles in an area.
Nice. 3 damage to enemy units in area. Increase damage taken this turn by 2. Wow. Give a unit whenever this unit slays the enemy. Heal for 2. We've seen that one.
Stance of the Swift Mantis.
We've seen that one.
Oh, we have? It just sounds nifty.
Yep, I do
Library.
like library.
Courthouse. Alpha Strike. Focus. You must have a unit next to
Oh,
your target.
wow.
Deal 4 damage.
Retain this card if target is slain.
Wow.
Wow. That's a pretty powerful effect. if
Well,
you get
remember,
it back
all the
every
focus stuff has to have has a condition to me, and having something next to it's a little bit tricky. All right, let's go to the legendary pack. Throne of the Emperor. Discard a card to play this building. Your units gain 1 movement and 1 attack. That's very
Pretty
powerful. Immolate. Inflict any unit with a fiery aura, causing them to deal 3 damage to themselves and everything nearby at the start of their turn. That's nice. Give 1 knock a unit, 1 attack, and 5 knockback. Draw a card. Okay, we already have one of those. Let's try the epic card. Might of the Minotaur. We had one of those. Disable. Inflict a unit with -2 movement, 1 range. Wanderer. Multi-strike. After its first attack, this unit may go attack a different unit. Okay, so it seems like the bigger ones just have a more higher chance of having stronger cards. Some of the stars we saw were rare. I think it just upshifts the rarities.
Alright, so...
Let's look at the news and then we'll go like, let's see what the news says. CP for gold, for losses. Alright, so you get small amount of stuff, like whatever points they are, for playing, and it's randomized. Live games will now, that'll last at least 5 minutes, so you can't just drop, you actually gotta play. Or to both, which is nice. There's some expansions going on that they talked about. I think that's already in the game.
So unless you win a lot, you'll actually earn it the same rate. Alright. So we want to build a deck, I
Let's see
believe.
what draft mode means. Build a deck from random cards and do battle against other players. Let's wait on this. We will definitely do some drafts.
It's my favorite way to play card games.
Yep, we're gonna, I guess, be saving up our points to do drafts.
Okay, so I think these are how we unlock the other factions.
Yeah, let's just start with the
So
first.
so we've done all of these. Maybe we have to do this one next. Yes, this one is the next.
Just it.
Oh, we'll have to build a deck.
Yeah,
I
let's
guess.
let's build a blue-yellow deck real quick and play one or two more, and then. So we'll probably be playing more cards and castles. We'll try to work that in with Magic, cards and castles, and maybe Hearthstone every once and again. Remember, whatever you guys want to see, just send us an email at mobiuspick@gmail.com, and we'll check it. If you guys are interested in playing this game, right now it's in the beta, but we can get our hands on maybe a Steam key or two, so if you're interested in that, you guys can comment in here, or you guys can send us a message, and then after we get enough messages, we'll have like a little raffle and see who wins what. Right now we're trying to figure out what we want to go for, so
I wish there was a way to make these cards a bit smaller.
let's see if I think we can sort them. Let me see the mouse real quick.
Oh, okay.
So we can sort them by colors.
Is that colors? I thought that was types.
Blue, yellow. These are colors.
What's the third one?
Oh, it lists them separate. I was counting.
Creatures and non-creatures, it looks like. No, I'm not sure.
I think that's colorless cards. Cards that can be in any deck.
Oh, good point. All right.
Oh, and then we got spells, units, and buildings there.
So let's start with buildings. Let's build our deck around buildings and spells, and then add the creatures to it. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right.
Oh, do you want to build the deck now, or do you want to wait till next time?
We'll build one small deck now, and,
Okay.
and then before we open those, because we're going to keep unlocking cards. But let's kind of get a feel for it. So do we want to go for like a draw card, multiple cards thing, or what do you think sounds good?
Let's try that.
All right, let's start adding cards. At the start of your turn, heal or enemy draw a card when played. Sure. All right. Put a library in.
Sure.
It's a lot of cards, so we might not need that many. So we can play some of the discard cards too, or one-shot cards. You seem kind of keen on the Tower of Ice. I don't like the randomness,
It's alright.
but we can control which units there
Let's
by
wait
killing
on
the
it
ones.
for right now.
All right, let's go over to the spells.
Uh,
Alright, so Swift Justice. Prevent a friendly unit from attacking for one turn. Deal 4 damage to enemies who attack this unit. Oh, that's a permanent...
no, for one turn.
okay.
Well, actually, it says deal 4 damage to enemies
Let's
who
try it
attack
out.
this unit, but it doesn't say for this turn.
Yeah.
So it might be just assuming you'll understand that from it says for this turn on the previous one.
Let's try a lot of cheap cards here. Remove all status effects from removal. Okay.
Well, so if you put a Holy Purpose on the deck and then put some healers on the deck, that seems like it'd work pretty well together because they can't attack anyway.
I can try Cold Blast. That seems like a powerful card, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm sold on the far sights.
Probably not.
We do want situational cards, but you don't want too many because you can end up with a handful of things that don't do anything.
Yeah, we definitely want a lot of creatures. I don't know how big the decks are, so.
I think it has to be at least 30.
You said, you saw that somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
We can try a convert. I like having one powerful card like this with us having so many situational cards. Lets us really take advantage of and Fist of the Ancient Hero is the kind of card I'd like to have. With the drawing the card, I think we probably have... We'll probably have to take some of these cards out. We have a lot of cards. Let's go to units. Alright, let's look at the colored units first. Oh.
That's not possible. Is it?
You know what? Some of the colors may only have the blue and yellow might only be spells. They might not have creatures at normal rarities. We saw a couple purple units and a couple red units.
Oh, okay.
A lot of
Maybe
those-
we don't have those for the skeletons.
Alright, so I liked the shaman. The lumberjack and bear. How'd you feel about it?
Seems fine. 2 for 3, 4.
Yeah.
Shield Knight seems pretty good. Just because it lives for so long.
Yeah, okay.
No, we don't. I don't really know what's great in this game yet.
No, I think we should stick to cheaper stuff mostly. Alright.
It looks like we're going to be playing all these cards if we want.
Yeah, we want a lot of cheap cards.
Well, it just looks like we don't have very many creatures, and if we have to make a 30-card deck.
Yeah.
Probably want the Pierce Guardian. Stalker seems
It does.
What? No! We're not done!
nice.
Where was that at? There was something.
That is weird that we finished the deck and it was just like, you're done.
Decks. Cards. Decks.
Yeah, you choose a.
You cannot have more than 30. Okay, so we have to take it out. I don't necessarily like this kind of feature where I have to choose first. Can I sort these? Can I sort these, please? Alright, these also aren't sorted, so that's a little bit odd.
That is weird.
The deck building feature needs a little bit of refining, or we need to find the correct options for that. I do have, like, I can right click to see what's going on. Alright, so let's make sure we don't have, we definitely want more than one healing. We want lots of creatures. Two. I just want to make sure we don't have doubles of anything that's not a creature. It doesn't look like we do. Alright.
Alright, let's just go with it. Seems fine.
We don't have any big creatures. Probably want 1 or 2 big creatures.
Okay, so drop something.
Yeah. Cloak of Protection. Sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and get big card. Get big card. Let's call that done. Back. Set his castle. We can have either castle. Which one you should go through, Brad?
I'll think steampunk, yes.
Brad's always going steam. Brad's an all steampunk kind
All
of guy.
steampunk, all the time. So
Scenarios?
scenarios, and then
The Ancient Hero.
yes.
Test of strength. Let's have a test of strength. First, you must prove your strength at court. Click to replace.
It's just
Okay.
like Hearthstone.
So let's go ahead and replace the Soulless Lantern.
And and the Swift Justice.
It draws a card.
It exchanges it just like Hearthstone.
Yeah, but playing a free card that we can just draw a card anytime with is just, we can just do that whenever we want. It's free. It costs 0.
Yeah, but you can do that later. It doesn't do anything right now.
Alright, so our opponents have multiple buildings?
Yeah, we don't know what they do, but you might can right click them and figure it out.
Courthouse. Units gain initiative 2. Gain
two of
bonus
them.
attack for 1 turn when played.
Alright, so we might want to move our creature and then hit done.
Yep. Huh? Whoa, where did all that health come from? Okay.
What?
Initiative 2 means that they get 2 extra attack the turn they're played.
Epic. If they play an archer again, that's gonna look real silly.
That's something that you might want to be dealing with. You have a lot of people that use electronics.
Well, you should move that guy up.
And just
Yeah, probably.
That's I mean, you don't have to. It's called influence.
So if you walk,
Yeah, let's move him second. Let's move him. Heal him.
so I think the archer can't attack next to him, but we'll see. Yes, he can only attack at ranged.
Yep, and we have 3 mana. Still not too terribly much. We're using different lanes here because we're
Why
playing-
did you not move forward?
Who forward?
The guy you just played.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because I forgot. I keep forgetting everything in this game.
You
has
can
haste.
play very slow, you know. You're playing against a computer.
Let's go over here. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to move him here. Alright, so I guess we should start attacking the courthouses, or do you think we should just go for the 30 powered
Up to
castle?
you.
Let's see how much health these have. Or I
They
guess
have
we
5.
know. Yeah, so they have 3. Well, clicking pauses the game. I'm not used to that.
Well, something is dead.
Very dead.
Why it's not a long-term solution is because none of these should ever be used on your finger.
I don't want to get rid of either of those, so we're gonna wait.
You miss the concept.
Yeah, that seems good. Oh yes, that wizard is dead.
When you find out you cast the spell on, we'll have a mage there.
All right, we'll take this back one in a minute.
All right, move the wizard up there and just hit that.
Mm,
He's fine. Being
Yep.
behind stuff is fine.
yeah. On hit, heal your units for 1.
That's dead.
Yeah, but he didn't attack the best unit. All right, give a unit +2 attack.
Oh well, you should give it to that guy. Yeah.
Draw a card.
All right.
Give a unit knockback.
I would give it to the other guy.
Well, him having... Yeah, okay, sure.
And now hit. Use this guy to hit both of those.
Won't he hit it back?
Yeah.
Let's
but
just
then you
shoot.
just heal him.
He doesn't heal for 4, though. I'm gonna shoot this guy. That'll kill him, right?
Yeah. You should hit that. You should move him over 1 and hit that because it'll hit the building behind it.
We're gonna steal the building behind it, though.
Okay.
Let's go here. Oh! Oh, I can't hit both of them. I can only hit one in front.
Well, so if one is here, you'll also hit that.
Right, I thought I could hit both out 2 directions.
That's not how it
Yeah.
works.
That's unfortunate. I misunderstood how that worked. Alright, so this paladin's gonna murder something.
Anything.
Ooh.
And then that's gonna murder something.
For some reason they murdered that, though.
Makes sense. Not as much sense as murdering your good stuff.
Let's convert.
Why?
Because we're not gonna use Holy Purpose.
Con is when you are getting something.
And that'll let us...
Stealth. Use the stealth.
The stealth one?
Yeah.
Cannot be target. But it won't get very far.
Oh, well then use the other one then.
I think we can... Can we reach?
No.
I can't count. Alright.
Just attack that guy.
Oh, he's got the knockback. I forgot about that.
Nice. You should have acted like you didn't forget about that.
Yeah, that's just that skill. I like how our opponents went for that. Yeah, let's start with the church.
Library too.
We could play the creature, or we could play library.
Library.
Alright. That's fine. Alright, now our opponents don't do like 1,000,000 damage. They've got to play us against us honestly. With wizards!
He's dead, Jim. Oh look, heals. Go for the middle.
Alright. So I think we're going to take the first stalker attack to the courthouse if we can. So he stops murdering everything. This should draw us 2 cards this turn.
Oh well.
We can still use it to draw a card.
No, just go up straight forward.
But then this guy can come into this range.
That's fine.
Let's see if he'll just go ahead and
Just
shoot.
move 1 space forward, I think. It was 2. He doesn't have that much attack.
No, he does.
Oh, okay.
Nope. We can cast it if we want to draw a card.
Oh, go for it.
Sure, let's go ahead and cast it here. Our scout. Sure.
It's a good place to be.
Yeah, I think that the library will do good work.
Dead.
That's fine. Those are the things we care least about. Alright. Interesting that they can move through it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a paid program that you can't do it with.
Well, he'll be able to attack immediately. And the wizard, or so the archer can finish him off. You might want to use the, yeah, there you go.
Alright. Yeah, I was thinking about attacking the courthouse, but I think that's the right play. Because we can kill the courthouse the next turn, probably.
Well, also, heal. That's pretty good.
Have two people with a protocol right now.
Alright, we'll bring this guy up in here.
Jackie protocol.
So it's interesting our opponent's not playing stuff. I don't know what kind of cards they could be drawing that they wouldn't cast.
I don't either.
Jackie's protocol.
Maybe they just stopped casting stuff at some point.
And Jeremy might think Dakota Arnold have to be Samurai and Dakota Arnold that White has also Samurai stuff.
That costs a take back. That's odd.
What now?
I was. Oh, you have 5 takebacks a turn, and that's just unclicking something that you accidentally clicked. I think that's for time concerns.
You have 5 a turn?
Yeah, watch. I can't unclick this. Take back.
Didn't go down.
Oh. Let's see. Okay.
Huh. So you have an actual take back per match, I think.
For misclicks, I like it.
Don't kill it yet, and see if on your next turn.
If it goes up again, let's try it again. Let's see.
All right. So now hit in turn, and see if. Okay, so it does go to 5 at the end of every turn.
I wonder if
pretty
that.
forgiving.
I wonder if that lets you take back cards that let you draw. Like you play a card that says draw a card, and you can take back it to not draw that card.
Ooh, that's impressive.
That's a weird
Course,
strategic
It
position.
may not exist in multiplayer, only against the computer. We
That
don't
would
know.
make a lot of sense.
So hit.
Did we
take
not
back.
draw another card?
You don't want that.
No, that was last turn.
Okay. What is this? Lionel the Arbiter. So, okay, this is a yellow card. We don't have this one yet. It's probably epic. Execute, deal any damage to enemy. That's nice.
Oh, I know.
He's dead. We did it, Brad. We took down the computer.
Mm-hmm.
We're the best. I like how these both have different levels. You have levels per
Oh,
color.
that's pretty cool.
Not sure what that does.
Well, eventually it gets you cards. Like an
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, that makes sense.
This is the drug.
Oh, we got 20 units costing 2 or less.
Yeah. So let's look
Nice.
a little bit at buying stuff or how that works. Quests. All right, quest log daily. I like
Very
that.
nice. I wonder if it's 3.
All right, friends. If I had any of those, we don't.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Open packs. We showed you guys how that worked. Let's look at the shop. What's the shop start with? Okay, so starter kit. Get started with 10 booster packs and exclusive custom castle. Can only be purchased once, so you're always going to want to start with that. And then we've got starter decks, which are pre-made, which is a plus, right? It's a good starting
That's pretty
things.
cool.
Daily deal. Okay.
Oh, so you got card points, I guess, for completing that quest, right? And that's what you can use for that pack, right?
Continue.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sure.
So they have a in-game silver system as opposed to a gold system.
Of course. All right, and there's all right there. That makes sense. So
And
we
then they have card points, which can be used to purchase packs, it seems.
contains 12. Okay. And but we've seen everything here. Like this card's probably just really rare and hard to get, but I'm sure you can get it any other way. I don't think any of these cards are limited to just that. I think that
You can open it in packs, what you're trying
yeah.
to say.
I think
Okay.
the custom castle is a special thing, which I'm always a big fan of. Right? Having
like custom card packs.
yep, having access to things easier or having access to special skins and stuff, I think is a plus for games like this, right? This
I mean,
game
it's
does
the only way Heroes of the Storm makes money, right?
or Hearthstone, yeah, and games like this, right? I mean, in my opinion, freemium games have every right to offer free, all in-game content free that's essential to play, and all cosmetic things can cost money, and all ease of things. Like, we didn't have a hard time earning some packs.
Nope.
I mean, it might take us a while to get Eye of the Flame for our sweet Lord of the Rings themed deck that we're not making yet.
Or theoretically, we can draft packs and win packs that way.
Yeah, we're going to be saving up our stuff for the draft packs. We'll check that out more next time or the time after.
Yeah.
Probably the time after. I want to be a little more comfortable with all the mechanics.
Yeah, we'll do a cold draft at some point when we learn the mechanics, and then we'll do a draft where we've actually looked at some stuff online, so that I'll know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at figuring out a game, but I'm much better at just reading some stuff online and being very competent very quickly.
Oh, okay. So we have a list of all cards.
And can you craft cards like in shards? I'm gonna guess you can. Craft
Where do you see
cards.
shards?
Here at the top.
Probably.
Oh, it's actually covered by our thing on the stream, but so we have no shards currently. If you click Cloak of Ice there. See, we can create it for 40 shards or
awesome.
So very similar to
Hearthstone. All right, so yours. Let's see what if foils offer more. We have two. I bet they do. Well, let's just check. Disenchants for 5. Disenchants for double that.
Not terrible.
Awesome. Well, this seems really cool. We've got the different classes here. We've got the blue class. We don't have any creatures in the blue class. I think that blue focuses more on the abilities than the creatures. The yellow class, which is the same thing, which is kind of like the holy healing class.
I don't actually know what these are. Are these paladins or what are these?
Okay, so blue looks
I know
like
pirates. I remember pirates.
Well, blue looks like some sort of
and
like
ninjas. I remember ninjas.
I think these were called the Vikings.
Okay. That makes
Vikings,
sense.
paladins, pirates. I think these are going to be sorcerers or flames in there.
And ninjas.
But they've got the kind of identities, right? The blue Vikings use ice powers. It looks like they're focused on powering up and not on creatures. Same thing for the paladins. They're focused on abilities, not on the creatures. But when we were in the... actually,
Sorcerers, I guess?
it looks like everyone is. This one has the Flame Knight and the Sorcerer as creatures.
So there are some
Creatures in
each class very similar to Hearthstone.
Right.
Okay.
This has the Sensei, and we had a couple of ninjas somewhere around here, right? Let's see where was this. We had one Konichi and Wanderer. Now, the Wanderer and Konichi were very rare cards. Sensei might have been too. So it looks like most of the creatures might be rare.
I imagine if you click clean up, it'll disenchant past 2 copies of every card.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
8 cards. And we received 60 shards. Awesome. I don't understand the difference between these two. Maybe that's expansions.
Could be
That's expansions. That's expansions.
Could be expansions.
All right. And then we've got our regular cards, which everyone starts with, I think. And we'll probably unlock more as we keep playing.
Probably will.
All right. Well, you'll be with us through this whole journey. We're only going to play...
Should have done this so Hearthstone.
Yeah. We're only going to play this as on stream. So everything you'll see for us is on stream. I like the beginning of this game. I'm looking forward to playing it. I was a little bit worried because I had never played this game that it might be a little
I
bit...
hadn't heard about it.
Not my bag. Maybe it was going to be not quite what you'd hoped out of a game. A lot of card games and RPGs struggle, but this has a nice mix of like a lot of the elements that make a good card-based game are in here. There's nice little bits of that.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
The strategy it has a nice, simple entry level. You can pick it up. You don't have to be great at the games to pick it up. But from reading the cards and looking around, you can add a lot of depth to it, to the movement and all that kind of stuff. So I think Cards and Castles will be joining our selection of games with Magic and Hearthstone. We play it every once and again, and it's always nice to play something you haven't played. I think that wraps it up for today, guys. If you are interested in getting a copy of this game in the beta, just send us a message at mobiuspick@gmail.com, and once we get a couple people that have requested, we'll do some sort of raffle or drawing or try to get you guys a copy of this game while it's still in the beta, which seems pretty sweet. Remember, you guys can also play it on mobile, I think.
Yeah, I just downloaded it for mobile.
Not sure if it has all the same features or not. I tried
I'm not sure either. I'm not sure if your card pool also syncs. So we'll have to check all that out.
Well, I think that's what the async was.
Has a 1-day turn time, so you don't play the whole match at once. You receive a. Oh, this is asynchronous play. So you can play a turn, someone else can play a turn later, just like in Ascension.
I think that's a cool thing. That's a cool feature. I mean, I'm more familiar with the chess on it, but like, if you have a friend, and let's say that Brad lives in Japan, and I live here, and we want to play, we can take one turn at a time.
Ascension lets you do that. Let's see. There's a few other games that let chess is really known for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So hopefully the developers will send us something about whether you can link up your Steam account with your mobile account. Even if you can't, choosing one or the other would be nice. I try not to play really intensive games on my phone too often. First of all, because I have work to do, and games like this make it very hard for people like me to do that. So
I don't play many games on the phone. I usually play them on an iPad.
Yeah, and so that's another big plus there too. And on the iPad, you could play it on the Steam or the mobile version.
I did not know you could play games on Steam with your iPad.
I'm pretty sure you can. I could be wrong.
I thought I could just look at my collection. I'm going to check into that.
All right, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on iPads. I don't know anything about them. I don't have them.
I mean, they are a tablet. I don't know if Steam has the app to do that. That's pretty cool.
But regardless, it's on both. We'll be playing it through our Steam adventure here. One of the things I love about Steam is that you have access to all your friends. And on my phone, I'm just reminded that I don't have any friends. So it's depressing.
He doesn't. It's pretty